Hey, I'm Walter Van Dusen from Sounds and Sights. We are at the Profusion Expo in Toronto, Canada. I brought along with me my rolling transformer stand. Starting from top to bottom, we have a NANLITE Forza 200 with a Forza 26-volt battery that charges up. I did not have to change batteries yesterday, and I did a lot more filming, so I have this as a backup on a V-mount attachment. I currently love the SMDV softbox because I want to be mobile, and this allows me to go very small. And then when I get to the set, I raise it up a little bit, open up, bring it up to height, rotate it in front of the camera. 1%, just to show the lights working. Sweet. Working our way down, we have the Sony FX3 with a Sony little boom mic on it for a scratch disc. Currently, we are using the Sennheiser G4 going into the Mix Pre 3. As you can see, I can see my audio levels. This is a 32-bit float recorder being powered by an Anton Bauer Titan bass. I had all-day power with this. We have, for the dual recording, we have the Ninja V on 4K now. The Ninja V is being powered by a B-bar battery, which I'm not sure if you guys sell in Canada, but it's made in Germany and I'm half German. So it's being powered by a B-bar battery attached to a V-mount clip. Just to have audio to see if the levels are good, I just use my no longer available an iPhone complimentary headset, Walter Van Dusen, which sounds great. We have, for some B-roll of the B-roll, I use my GoPro Hero 11 on the 8x7 format. I walk around as somebody's talking to the video just to get some BTS of the BTS. No longer available, but I do occasionally use this. It's the Mavi gimbal that they no longer make because it's probably too expensive. So I put my iPhone on this and I walk around with this sometimes.
That's FreeFly, right?
Yep, FreeFly. Thank you. The secondary B-roll camera is a Sony ZV-E10 on a Manfrotto Magic Arm. So what I do is I get it into the shot as they're talking about an item, such as cameras or microphones. This is my B-roll camera that I have going at the same time. Folds up nice and close. And the cool thing about the Mix Pre 3, a little trick is if you get this MX Hirisoshi, I can't say it correctly, this allows me to power this by the V-mount battery, which is a little bit of a cool trick. It saves, batteries really die quickly. I haven't had to change that. On the camera itself, I usually stick with native glass, but the Sigma 1424 is money. It's sharp from side to side. Sony asked me why I don't use theirs, and I'm like, I use whatever I feel is the best one. So the FX3, I do use the fast cards, Type A, which are more expensive. I wish they would go Type B, but this is 160 Type A, 800 and 700 read and write. I have two of those in the camera. And for the audio, we're using the Sennheiser G4. Very solid. And if I want to, I do have my setup wireless with the NANLITE, where I can hopefully turn off and on. If you had a V, if you had,
It looks like it's on, but it's only because it's being lit by other sources.
there we go. Boom. So is there anything you think I missed? Oh, we're using a Kupo rolling stand, and these are the Manfrotto. I think they're like 8 pounds because we don't want anything to top over. And to break this down, I basically come like this, gently down, unlock right here, folds in. I get everything out of the way. I make sure the light is on 0, which it is. And now, if you walk backwards, so I get to a area, let's say we're stopping at the NANLITE booth, or let's say we're stopping over here at, which company are you, please? So if we wanted to do an interview with this cool flying car, we would pop this open this up, turn on the camera, give him some light. Come over here, don't hit me. Put this in your pocket.
They're all up there at the front. Ask the nice lady who's at the
Thank you. I'll lower this into place so you can get it in frame with me. Is that a good spot? Where do you want it? I can move it anywhere. Okay. All right.
You can talk for a second so I can see how you sound. Say who you are.
Yeah, hold on one sec. Let me.
Say who you
It's
are.
safe.
Keep that in your hand. You keep
Oh,
that.
you want me to hold it? All right. Hi, this is Nick with Tilta. We're here at Profusion 2022 with the Hydra-Arm Mini. This is our affordable camera car crane that is portable. It'll work on any vehicle designed to support small gimbals like the RS3 Pro, RS2, pretty much anything in the 7 kilogram range, possibly maxing out around 10 kilograms. The exact weight is still to be determined. But yeah, you have full 360 support. The controller can control both the arm and the gimbal, although we would recommend using a separate gimbal control and operator. And yeah, this is designed to give users the flexibility to get the types of car shots they normally could only do with full-sized arms. We're going to be retailing this for $10,000 US, not including a power supply or gimbal. So we're definitely trying to, I'll spin it around a bit. So as you can see, we're using a red Komodo with one of the brand new Atlas Mercury lenses on here and the DJI's wireless transmission system. A perfect combination for this arm. And then we also have full tilt and pan control. I'll crank it down.
If you go from this,
So I'll sweep past your camera. So yeah, as you can see, the system itself includes this controller. You're able to operate the arm as well as any DJI compatible gimbal. However,
control the camera too, right?
yeah, if the camera can be controlled through the gimbal, this has the ability to kind of access through the Ronin. In general, you would want to use a separate arm operator and a separate gimbal operator, as you do have to keep your eyes on the arm at all times. But we're really trying to make a certain type of camera support and just kind of style of shooting more accessible to more people, especially as these new smaller cameras become more popular. We think that a system like this will be a great way for people to, kind of learn a little bit more about what camera crane operating can achieve for their cinematography, for their commercial work, for their, for even documentary. The kind of limits are relatively endless with the system like this. Speaking of the limits, there are still some the practical limits of the gimbals in supporting these kind of smaller systems, meaning that this is not designed for off-road or crazy high speeds. We've definitely designed this around your kind of standard car commercial speed, which would be just under normal highway speed. That does depend a lot on what camera and gimbal you're using, so there's multiple combinations that can take you anywhere between 60 kilometers an hour to 100 kilometers an hour. The arm itself has no set speed limit. It's just going to depend on really what the gimbal and camera system you're using are able to hold up against. We're going to be shipping these in early 2023. Probably the first few units and orders will be placed just before the end of the year. However, this will probably be a lot more accessible early to mid next year. I'm Nick from Tilta. You can learn more about this through our website, tilta.com/Hydra-Arm Mini.
Yeah, Nick. And you're Nick from Tilta. Go ahead.
Nick, this is Nick from Tilta. Do you want me to do this? Yeah, you copy the second day because I got it.
You did a good job. And we just did like a BTS on the BTS. Cool. Thank you.